guys, Jess here. Today I am doing a different kind of video in a way. No makeup stuff, no hauls, no rants, no story times, which I need to do a story time because I haven't done one in a while and I have a whole list of story times, all the things that happened to me. But today I am going to talk about the podcasts I've been listening to lately. So let's just talk about it, shall we? I also want to add, by the way, that I used to listen to all of these podcasts on Castbox. Castbox is a really good app, but lately I've been getting notifications, but the freaking podcast channels haven't been updating to a most recent podcast, and it's annoying. So I deleted it, and since I am my iPhone user now, I use Apple Podcasts. You know, since Apple Podcasts is free, that's what I've been using lately. So there you go. So the first podcast I want to talk about is Just a Tip by Megan Patoon. Now, to give you guys a quick synopsis here. Just a Tip is just like an advice video. So I just noticed while editing that I said video, not podcast. I'm doing a YouTube video about the podcast that I listen to. And I said video. Oh my God. You know, basically, because it's called Just a Tip. That sounds so gross. It sounds weird, but it wouldn't sound weird if it was just the tip, but it's just a tip, so it's fine. But it's an advice video, and people, I think they send emails. God damn it. Oh! They or do submission forms, I'm not sure, but they ask for advice based on their personal life and what they should do. And it's pretty stinking cool. And of course, since it's Megan Patoon, she got to bring in the jokes in there, the puns and things of that sort, because she likes to joke around and things of that sort. But it does have a very important message in there. So I think, I think it's great. Another podcast that I've been listening to is 85 South Show, which has Carlos Miller, DC on Fly, and Chico Bean. Now, to all the people out there, it is controversial. So if you get easily offended on stuff, if you get offended by a lot of stuff, because it can get pretty insensitive. Because they're comedians, they push the envelope. They're black communities to be specific, so they kind of don't give a fuck in a way. So if you're easily triggered, don't listen to it, but it's so hilarious. Some of people out there who likes ignorant, dumb shit, man, and it's got some truth in there, like most funny jokes are when it comes to comedy. Listen to it, it's hilarious, it'll make your day. They also have a YouTube channel, it's also, the same name, 85 South Show. They put the podcast on their YouTube channel, but then they also put the podcast on podcast platforms. So check them out, they're freaking Another funny. One is called Shit They Don't Tell You by with Nikki Limo and Steve Green. If you don't know who these people are, I don't. Nikki Limo has a YouTube channel. She does Tasty Tuesdays. She does a Sticky Show. She used to do comedic skits a long time ago. She don't do them anymore. But I'm crazy about her Tasty Tuesdays right now, even though I don't cook. Her being hilarious while she's making food that she's never made food before, just it's funny to me. And then there's her husband, Steve Green. He's a comedian. He's in the comedic realm too. And technically, the whole podcast is pretty much similar to Just a Tip. It's just giving out advice and stuff. Just pretty much the things that you learn that nobody told you before, and you kind of learn about on your own and what to do and things of that sort. It's kind of like whenever you're a kid, your parents don't give you really advice what it's like to be older and what it's like to be a freaking adult, and the things you're going to experience, and you have to really experience it for yourself. Be like, oh, why didn't they tell me that? So that's the whole point of the podcast, and of course this is them two. There's a comedic flair to it, especially Steve, because he's a troll. Steve Green is like a bona fide troll. So another one is called the Joe Malian Show. I'm not going to try to say his last name, but if you watch Just Kidding News, you know who Joe is. Or if, as of recently, if you're watching YouTubers react on the FBE channel, you've seen Joe on there too. He's the Asian dude. He is hilarious too. JK News in general, I watch it all the time. Hilarious. Those group of people, they make me laugh. They're pretty damn funny. And with Joe, his podcast is pretty much the same thing, kind of advice video, and he also talks about things that he's experienced and things of that sort. It's just an advice podcast. Most of the podcasts I've been listening to are mainly advice stuff. So yeah, check it out. It's hilarious. so funny. And I listened to a podcast with him and his girlfriend Jessica, which is so funny because I feel like me and Jessica are like kind of one and the same because we're both pretty damn savage. Both of our names are Jessica and we're both from goddamn Texas. The only difference is she's white and I'm black, and she's from like further down Texas. I'm from North Texas. We have similar personalities, and her and I both understand Joe's mindset, which is so weird, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. And the last podcast which is a new podcast. It is Pretty Basic with Remy Ashton, or Remy Cruz, and Alicia Marie. Their last Pretty Basic episode was, oh my gosh, y'all. She was talking about that guy. She called him Clout Demon. And she was talking about this dude that she went on a date with. It could still be up on her main YouTube channel, Remy Ashton, Miss Remy Ashton. Oh my gosh, the story that she told about the experience. And I'm just saying, listening to the podcast, I'm just like, yo, Alicia is a ride or die. If I cannot have a friendship like Remy and Alicia, I don't want it. Alicia, she's kind of like me in a way. You know, she catches when something's wrong, and Alicia knew something was up from the get-go. And Remy is just like a yes girl in a way, trying to please people sometimes. Being selfless is okay, but sometimes you can't let people run all over you, take advantage of you. That's not okay. I can't wait for the next episode. Are all of the podcasts that I've been listening to lately. Yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if you listen to any podcasts. And if you do listen to podcasts, what podcasts do you listen to? I would love to know. Or if you don't listen to podcasts, you can also let me know in the comment section too. I mean, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on my post notifications so you'll be notified when I upload. Oh, I got a notification. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to do good because it feels good and it's the right thing to do. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.